this is the first time a rapper is headlining the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the initial discourse, the conversation we were having out in front of the world, maybe a conversation we should be having like with the door closed in the community.
Right.
So that way we could have honest dialogue about why Wayne isn't in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Right. So instead of, oh shit, congrats to Kendrick. Happy hip hop is taking the center stage.
Yeah.
On the biggest stage in America.
Right.
We are having a conversation like, fuck Jay-Z, he's hating and la 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 la. And so it got me thinking, how dumb are people? And I decided on my flight to Utah, people are really dumb.
Was it because of the people that were there, or was it because of?
Nah, I mean, you know what? The whites behaved in Utah. I had my hair braided and everything. I looked like a nigga out there, so they did not fuck with me. It was like, hey, good morning. All right.
Good morning.
All right.
Well, because you were the first black person they saw this year.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they seen the jazz, so it's fine. So it's fine.
Oh, who's even on the Jazz anymore?
Okay, but we're not gonna. I don't know. I don't know who plays for the fucking Jazz.
First person that comes to my mind is Laurie Markkinen, and he's white.
That's true. Jordan Clarkson.
There you go. Shout
All
out
right,
Jordan Clarkson.
there we go. So I got one.
There you go.
I got one.
Back from his time with LA. That's what I remember. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So, yeah, we're getting sidetracked here.
Take us to school.
All right, I'm gonna take us to school. All right, so Jay-Z is part of a group of people that make decisions about who is going to be at the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Rock Nation we all know, is in charge of putting these events on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we've known, because they announced this shit very early, and we know who's bidding, and they always tell you well in advance what city they're going to, who is going to host.
Right. Like, don't they plan it out? At least a few years ahead.
There is a plan. Like, I think we can go online right now. You can probably Google where the Super Bowl is going to be over the next few years.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be up in San Fran in a couple years. I think it's going to be back here in LA in a couple years. You can go see.
Yeah.
So these things are like planned out.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's next year that it's going to be in LA. I think it's up in San Fran next year. We have to look. We can look.
It would be wild if it was 2026 for it to be in LA again.
No, the Olympics are coming 2028.
World Cup is going to be here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So then it might be 25 that it's in LA then.
Really?
I think we can. Don't quote me. Go do the research. My point is, you can go find out.
Yeah.
Academics has found out where the Super Bowl is going to be.
Right.
Okay, over the next few years.
Yeah.
And so, be that as it may, you also have to understand that these decisions on who the acts are going to be are made a while ago as well. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Right.
So, Jay-Z, they probably had a list of artists that they were like, hey, who do we want to get to perform the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And while I want to shit on Jay-Z a lot for how he did Colin Kaepernick and got that bag from the Super Bowl.
He said, I'm not going to let you stop us from getting this back.
He was like, look, okay, you've been kneeling too much for my liking, right?
Let's get up off the knees. Whoa, Jay-Z, relax.
We have to get off our knees. First of all, pause. Second, so we can all shit on Jay-Z for how Rock Nation came in, because it feels like he rode Colin Kaepernick's coattails into his agreement with the Super Bowl. But that being said, he has put black excellence at the forefront of this year's Super Bowl.
Right.
And so there's a list of artists out there that I'm sure they go through and they approve. I will maintain, I have no idea, I have no evidence of this.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar was selected probably before the beef.
Yeah, that very well could be possible. Like, that's a high possibility. Like, that's not just like that's not you just trying to say that to spark up some. Take the beef out of it, right?
Yeah.
Again, when did the beef start happening?
It happened in May.
May? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that decision could have been made a year in advance.
Yeah, I'm sure that decision was made.
8, 9 months
and it might have been because we know first person shooter came out last year.
Yes.
It came out like December or whatever, right?
Right there.
Whatever.
Right there, yeah.
So it came out the end of last year. And we know that Like That came out in April.
Yes.
Kendrick might have known that I'm doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm about to call this nigga out.
Yeah.
And I'm about to roll my shit out on this nigga right here because he's clearly got an agenda. He's clearly got an agenda at this point. Nobody can deny. Kendrick Lamar has an agenda.
I do not put it past this guy. He is,
right?
He is a brain assassin, whatever you want to call him.